All right, well, we'll get started now. Well, hello and welcome to the online information session for the Bachelor of Arts in Accounting program. My name is Julio Garcia. I'm the admissions counselor for the program, and joining me today is Jennifer Pylon. She is the chair of the Accounting, Finance, and Economics department at the College of St. Scholastica within the Stenner School of Business and Technology. So today we will share information about the college. Jennifer will talk about the program, and then we will go over the admissions and application process as well. So St. Scholastica is a private liberal arts college. It was founded in 1912 by a group of pioneering Benedictine nuns or sisters. They actually reside in the monastery right next to the college. They've been a huge part of the history of the college, so it's nice to still have a close connection with them there. So here you can see two photos. The main campus is located in Duluth, Minnesota, and we do have a couple of different extended site campuses across the state. So you can see a photo of our St. Cloud campus. So we are accredited by the Higher Learning Commission of the North Central Association. We are ranked among the top schools in the region by U.S. News and World Report. So here's a map of Minnesota where you can see where some of our extended site campuses are. So apart from our physical campuses, we of course also offer various online programs. Actually, I will go back to that and just say we do offer mostly bachelor's degrees, but we have several master's programs as well as a couple of doctoral degree programs. So here are the values that we uphold at the college. We are affiliated with the Catholic Benedictine tradition. However, you don't have to be Catholic or Christian to attend. We welcome students from all walks of life, but we do have these main values that we uphold at the college. So hospitality, community, respect, stewardship, and love of learning are the main values that you will see upheld throughout the entire college and in our relationships to one another. As an online student, you have several support services available to you. So you will have a program advisor as soon as you're accepted into the program who you will work with. Her name is Sandy Davis, and she is fabulous. She will help you create your personalized course plan so that you can graduate and take courses when they're offered, and you can complete the program at your own pace. We also have an on-staff distance librarian. So if you need resources from our library, you can get those shipped out to you for free. You would just need to pay for the return shipping. We have a Warner Writing Center, so if you need feedback or just want resources for writing papers, you can go there for that. We have a Career Services Center, so if you need help with a resume or finding an internship or a job, you can go there for that. We have an online tutoring program through a company called Smart Thinking. They're available 24/7, and you also have the IT help desk that's available to you 24/7. So you have these and a few more resources as an online student. All right, so now I will turn it over to Jennifer and she will talk about the program.
All right, so first I just want to say I'm so happy that you're here and ready to learn about an accounting program. I remember when I decided about accounting way back when, and I always was questioning myself. And every day I look back on that, I think, you know what? I'm so glad I made the right choice, because it's a degree that has a lot of pull and a lot of respect by the business community. And you can get a lot of different jobs in accounting, but you can also kind of veer off into other fields too. And that's kind of what I've done during my life. I got my accounting degree, started as a typical accountant. And then for a while worked in HR, was a manager, then decided I wanted to get into teaching. So it has really done well for me, and I think it's just a really good degree. So glad you're interested in it. Julio, you know what? I don't think I can advance for some reason. Can you go ahead and advance the slide? All right, so first, our curriculum. When you get an accounting degree, you will be out there and you'll be preparing, analyzing, interpreting, and using financial information in decision-making in businesses or really any kind of organization. So within the curriculum, you're going to find the typical accounting courses that are anywhere from the principles courses all the way up to the advanced courses where they talk a lot about tax and audit and whatnot. But also you're going to find in our curriculum that we have other sorts of business areas that will give you the knowledge you need to succeed in any business. For example, you learn a lot about different accounting information systems, and then you also learn about the use of Excel and computer systems. Also learn about management techniques in a management class. So, and then writing too. Writing is a key thing in the world of accounting, and we hear that from a lot of employers that the written skill is a good one to have. Okay, so how does our program work? So it is 100% online. Now, with that, I like to call it a virtual learning community. You are able to complete the entire degree online, but just so you know, different teachers do things differently. But with our accounting classes, we're really trying to create community and hospitality, two of those values you heard about from Julio, within our classes. So a lot of times the instructors will hold synchronous, so all at the same time, Zoom courses, so the class can meet as a class. If you choose to do that, you can. If you'd rather just do it on your own time, those learning times will always be recorded for you to do at your own convenience too. So you'll find that our instructors do it in a variety of ways, but the whole point is just to connect you with the other students, connect you with the instructor, and then you can all learn from each other. Our classes are in accelerated 8-week terms. There are a few courses that you will find that will be 16 weeks, and that's to help you with your learning. The program starts every 8 weeks, so that therefore, if you choose, you can start at 6 different times per year. If you're getting your entire degree and starting your bachelor's degree, you can complete the accounting program in as few as 3 years. If instead that you have transfer credits and you do enroll yourself full-time, you can often complete it in less than 2 years. This is the part I love to talk about, our instructors. Our instructors are either part-time individuals who are professionals that are working right now out in the accounting field, or they're full-time instructors who work at CSS who have had experience out in the accounting field. We really try to teach from a practical perspective, teach you what you're going to need to know, and try to use real-world experiences to enhance the learning for students. Our program really emphasizes ethics, so you'll find in many courses as we've throughout the curriculum that you'll be doing ethics cases. You're learning about the ethical code of conduct that they use within the CPA. So it's really important to us. And then just so you know, CSS is a qualified curriculum to qualify you to sit for the CPA exam. The CPA exam requires that you have 150 credits, which is more than Scholastica requires. So just kind of know about that. And if you're interested in learning more about the CPA, I can give you a great resource for that. So again, kind of back to my beginning, I just think the accounting field is a great field to get into. Every sort of organization needs accountants. And so therefore, there's just a lot of variety and a lot of choices you can make out there in your career. The employment outlook is good. It usually is. The pay is usually good. I think right now the average pay for an accountant out there on the Bureau of Labor Statistics website is like $71,500. So I think getting an accounting degree really helps you in your career. And also, we at Scholastica really like to help you, get that first job in the accounting or help you move up within your company. We've got a lot of graduates out there, great alumni network. You'll see some of the larger companies listed there. So we've got graduates that are going to help you with your career. We've got, of course, the instructors, as I already said, and then we also have a fabulous career services department too that really is, touching the students directly and trying to help you with whatever you need. I think that's all I have to say. So there'll be a question and answer period at the end of the presentation. But also just know I'm here if you have any other questions. My information will also be at the end of the PowerPoint. So thank you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. So we'll talk about the admissions and application process. It's very simple, very easy. It can be fast, but I'll get more into that right now. So let's see. Okay, so we'll start with eligibility requirements. It's pretty basic. You would just need a high school diploma or GED and a minimum GPA of 2.0 to get accepted into the college. There are no application fees, and then from time to time, depending on how busy we are, we can offer unofficial transcript evaluations. But again, it just depends on if we're super busy or if we have more time to do those. So, but you can always check with me and I can let you know. Application process. So as I mentioned, it's fairly straightforward. You can complete the free online application on our website, and I can send you the link for that. After you finish the application, you can submit your official transcripts to our college. In order for them to be official, they need to come directly from the college that is sending them. So application, official transcripts, and usually waiting for the official transcripts is what takes the longest. That's usually the longest part of the application. And as soon as we get those, we review the application. I do the primary review, and then one of the advisors in the program or one of the directors for the online programs, he will do the final evaluation or final review of the application. So then it's usually a quick turnaround. As soon as you get all that information to us, we can get that back to you or give you a decision within a few days, or within a couple days actually. And if you're interested in applying for financial aid, you can go to FAFSA, and here is the college code for St. Scholastica. It is 002343. All right, so the cost of the program here is $395 per credit. It is very competitively priced, so we're kind of on the low end. If you look at other online programs, we compete with that cost per credit there. So other fees associated with the program, you'll see are books and the technology fee. So the technology fee is $80 per semester, and then books are approximately $100 per course. So it really depends on where you get them. If you get them from an online bookstore or Amazon, it's going to vary depending on where you get them from. And I can answer any questions about admissions, but we do have a specific finance department that you can go to for any financial aid related concerns. So here's our contact information, and I can also send that to you as well. So as Jennifer mentioned, we do have several different start dates for our program, 6 per year. So a couple in the fall, a couple in the summer, and a couple in the spring. And our next start is coming up here, summer 2 term. And the deadline for that is June 9th, and the term starts July 6th. And then after that, we have a fall term, which starts September 8th, just after Labor Day weekend, and the application deadline for that is August 5th. All right, so we're coming to the end of the presentation here, but as Jennifer said, we did want to provide our contact information for you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, whether by phone or email. Sometimes we're probably a little faster to email back versus phone, or at least for myself. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And now we will go over the questions section here. I saw a few comments, so let me pull those up here in case they were questions. All right, so first question here is, and Jennifer, you can help answer these two if you'd like. So the first question is, I was applying for internships through ICC. I applied for a full-time deputy clerk treasurer position.
Oh, sorry, Julio, that's just me. I was,
okay.
Linnea, I was just letting them know, just from my experience through my AS at ICC, what had happened with that. So I can't imagine what will happen with my bachelor's degree. But I was gonna ask, it says something about you can sit for your CPA exam with 150 credits. What extra classes above the 120 credits do you take to meet that 150 credit hours?
You know what? That choice is completely up to you.
Oh, okay.
All the accounting requirements for the CPA are fulfilled within the accounting curriculum.
Okay.
So I don't know if you're going to have transfer credits or not. A
Yeah.
lot of times I can talk to you about that because we can recommend certain classes.
Okay.
If you get to the point where you're just kind of saying, okay, I've got, 10 credits left, what should I do? A lot of times what we can do is we can add a minor, which would be a really good option.
Okay.
Sometimes there's specific courses that aren't required for the major. That might be a really good fit to kind of help you out. Other times, depending on how many you need, sometimes we can even add a second major.
Okay.
So I think that's something that when you do start, if that's really kind of what your career goal would be, the sooner you can kind of talk with an advisor regarding that.
Yeah.
Okay. And congratulations on that internship. That's very exciting and very cool to hear.
Yeah, they had never heard that at ICC before. They never had that, so accounting is growing in this area too. So.
Yep, everybody needs accountants. Everybody
right.
needs accountants.
And I'm actually working remotely from home right now, so it actually works out. It's even better. So.
Oh, right. Yeah, the numbers don't stop with COVID, that's for sure.
Right.
Yeah, I'll move back to the slide here with our contact information, but does anyone have any questions about the program or any questions about the application process? I think I've noticed a couple of you here had already applied, so Lene, you're one of them, and been accepted to the program. So congrats. And
Thank you.
if you have any questions about anything, I think the biggest part or the biggest question that we have about the program is once you're accepted is how those 6 courses work, whether they're asynchronous or synchronous. And Jennifer talked about that part. So that's great to hear because yeah, sometimes that can, sometimes I don't explain it well. So it was good that Jennifer was able to explain it here because yeah, it makes a lot more sense now than how I explain it sometimes.
Well, it's been changing too. We've been really trying to, decide what's best and what works best for the great variety of students. So it's been improving, Julio. So it wasn't that you were misspeaking. It was just, it's been changing.
Well, I've been talking to Julio for a while now, and I've seen him present, and he does a pretty good job. But you said the classes are on Zoom. It will be on Zoom as well, because I really, really like the Zoom.
Yeah, different instructors do it differently, but especially those high-level accounting, so the advanced accounting, audit, cost, those tend to be on Zoom. Just that having that synchronous time when the instructor is going over things and having that instructor available right then to ask your questions.
Right.
Just seems to be a really nice advantage, and it just creates community and
yes, it does.
And hospitality, just our CSS values. It's just a great thing. So, and then even if an instructor doesn't teach via Zoom, all the instructors will always be available via Zoom during office hours. So another way you can still get to know your instructors.
Wow. COVID did like one positive thing.
Exactly. It's really forced us to learn all this great technology that we didn't necessarily use before. So that is exactly the positive outcome of this.
Well, thank you. I think you guys answered all of my questions, and I can't wait to start. And I guess, I suppose I have to talk to the financial aid office about, are there scholarships still available for this year, or is it too late to apply for anything?
Yeah, that would be a good question for the financial aid office.
Okay, I'll get a hold of them. But thank you guys, I appreciate it. I was excited to get on this Zoom